All right, class, Mr. Cooper here. We're on Module 3, Lesson 2, Problem Set. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Number 1 says, draw a rectangular fraction model to find the sum. Simplify your answer if possible. So we're going to use these fractions right here to create some rectangular fraction models, and then we're going to use those to answer this problem. So first thing, you need to draw a couple squares. Oops. The other one. There we go. All right, I'm going to zoom in. So I got my two squares. I want them to be about the same size. And then I need to first show 1/2, and then I need to show 1/3. So for 1/2, I'm going to cut this first one right there, and then I'm going to shade that side in. That's my 1/2, right? And then over here, I'm going to cut this other one into thirds, right? And I got 1/3 shaded in. Now, when I look at this first one, that's when I look at this guy up here, 1/2 and 1/3, I see that this box is cut in halves and this box is cut in thirds. Now, if I want to be able to add these fractions together, these bottom numbers need to be the same. So how can I do that? Well, the easiest thing to do is to times them together and see what that number is. Now, 2 times 3 is 6, right? So hold on real quick. Let me change this color so this pops out a little bit more. So 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. So let's look at this first square over here. I'm going to cut it now. How can it's cut in halves. What do I need to do to it to make it into sixths? Well, that's easy. I'm going to cut it across going thirds, right? Because I'm timesing halves by thirds. Right? And then so now instead of 1/2, what I really have is 3/6, which is the same thing, right? Now let's come over here to this side and let's cut these thirds into halves. Okay. Right there. Boom. So now what we're really looking at is 3/6 plus 2/6. Now these numbers on the bottom, they are the same. So now I can add these numbers on the top. So 3 plus 2 gives me 5/6. Right, and notice how I used, I'm going to use a lightsaber. Notice how I used the rectangular arrays to get my answer. I took the halves right here and then I cut it into thirds. And then I took the thirds and I cut it into halves. Right? And that gave me 5/6 when I added them together. I could do a little plus sign there in the middle. So go ahead and see if you can do B, C, and D. Remember, it says to simplify your answer if possible. Simplify means if it's something like 6/8, well, I could simplify that down to 3/4. And we go from there. Okay. In the meantime, go ahead and pause this video. And I'll have the answers for these pop up in 3, 2, 1. So here we have, this is the first one that we did, 5/6. Over here we have 8/15. All right, so, and then we have 7/12. And we have 10/21. oneths or 10/21. And these are the pictures. Now, you might have shaded in different parts, which is okay, but you want to make sure that, like for this one, they both need to have 15 blocks. Right now, if you shade, and this one needs to have 5/15, and this one needs to have 3/15. So if you shaded a different part, that's okay, but you need to have, it needs to represent this fraction. Okay. If you didn't get it right, look at the work. Other than that, let's go ahead and move on. So we have E and F right here. They're pretty much the same thing though. So I'm going to go ahead and let you try to do these by yourself. I'm going to pause the video and I'll have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. So here we have our answers for E and F. You should have got 19/20 and 20/21. Kiss your brain if you got that right. Once again, if you colored in a different part of the rectangular array, that's okay, but this first one needs to show 3/4 or 15/20, right? This one needs to show 1/5 or 4/20, right? If you got this up here right, awesome. Let's go ahead and keep moving along. So we have number 2, Jamal used 1/3 yard of ribbon to tie a package and 1/6 of a yard of ribbon to tie a bow. How many yards of ribbon did Jamal use? Well, you know, we're going to be doing, we have 1/3 plus 1/6, right? That's what we're setting it up, right? He used some to tie a package and some to tie a bow. How many did he use? You know what you got to do? You got to get a like denominator. You got to use your rectangular arrays. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and I want you to try to do it by yourself. And I'll have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. And we got the answer right here. Jamal used 1/3 a yard. Jamal used 9/18 or 1/2 yard of ribbon, right? And so we did the 1/3 plus 1/6. We get this, the like denominator. And then we have 6/18 plus 3/18. That gives us 9/18 equals 1/2. Right? Because 9/18 simplifies. Kiss your brain if you got it right. If you didn't get it right, pause the video, look at the work, and then come and talk to Mr. Cooper if you can't figure it out. Other than that, let's keep moving. Number 3. Over the weekend, Nolan drank 1/6 a quart of orange juice, and Andrea drank 3/4 quart of orange juice. How many quarts did they drink together? Okay, well, once again, we're trying to figure out, we know it's addition because it's orange juice and orange juice together, right? But it's different fractions. So you're going to have to set this up and turn them into like denominators and use a picture model like we've been doing this whole time. And you'll get the answer. Go ahead and pause this video and I'll have the answer pop up in 3, 2, 1. So our answer is they drank 22/24 or 11/12 quart together. Now, this is an example of simplifying, right? They drank, when we do the math over here, we get 22/24. But if we can simplify, and any time that you got a big number up top, anytime you have an even number on top and bottom, right, you almost can always simplify and make it smaller. In this case, they cut each one in half. 22 divided by 2 is 11. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Right? Kiss your brain if you got this one right. And we'll go ahead and move on to number 4. Nadia spent 1/4 of her money on a shirt and 2/5 of her money on new shoes. What fraction of Nadia's money has been spent? What fraction of her money is left? So we have 2 questions that are being asked, right? Our first is what fraction, let me highlight it. What fraction of Nadia's money has been spent? What fraction is left? So that requires that we have two answers. Okay, and I'll go ahead and pause the video and let you try doing this by yourself. And I'll have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. So we have Nadia spent 13/20 and 7/20 was left. So here's how the math was figured out for the 13/20. We added up how much of her money she spent. The way that you figure out how much is left is by how much more do you need after 13/20. What's the difference between that and one whole, which would be 20/20, right? So what do you have to add to 13/20 to turn it into 7/20? Or to turn it into 20/20? Or 20/20 minus 13/20 would give me 7/20. Either way, kiss your brain if you got it. We're not going to do the exit ticket yet. We're going to do that at the end of class to do whatever Mr. Cooper has up on the board for you. And we'll see you next time.